Autobiography of Jesse Walker Johnstun, 1820–1860. LDS Church History Library, MS 13575. Jesse Walker Johnstun. A personal history of Jesse Walker Johnstun written April 22, 1857 at Parley Park. The genealogy of Jesse Walker Johnstun, the son of James and Amity Johnstun, was born January 21, 1820 in the township of Rush Creek, county of Perry and state of Ohio. My father immigrated to Ohio from the state of Pennsylvania in 1810, where he died in 1829 in June after an illness of 7 years of consumption, and left my mother and 7 children. The most of us had to leave home and go amongst strangers and remain from the most of the time until 1838. During this time I had learned the cabinet trade. In March 1838 my oldest brother came to see me. I was living in Circleville, Picketway Company, Ohio. My mother resided in New Baltimore, Fairfield Company, Ohio. My brother George G. Johnstun informed me that 4 of the family had been baptized into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and was making preparations to go to Far West, county of Caldwell, state of Maury, Missouri. I went home with him, and there was 2 elders from Kirtland by the name of Milton Stowe and Elias F. Wells. Stowe had his family with him. Wells was a young man. I heard them preach a few times. I received the word with joy, and on the 3rd of April 1838 I was baptized by Milton Stowe and confirmed by Stowe and Wells. We sold our possessions and got a team and outfit for Far West. We took a small family with us and bore their expenses. The Maniero's name was John Fowler, his wife and 3 children. When we got to Columbus we fell in with Alexander Cudman and Truman O. Angel and their families. Elias F. Wells drove our team as my older brother had gone to Geauga Company, Ohio with Milton Stowe. Brother Wells was made president of the camp. We all arrived safe in Far West on the 13th day of August 1838. Joseph came the next day from Black from making a treaty of peace with the citizens of Davis Company. I went to work for Isaac Morley, who was counselor to Bishop Partridge and also patriarch. I remained in his service until I was called upon to take up arms in defense of my brethren and my religion. Father Trilion was our captain. I was in his service until we were sent to Snodgrass's mill to guard it. Then I remained under command of Alton Tooley and John Murdoch as guard until the morning of the 29th of October, when I was sent to Log Creek with Aaron Daniels to bring a cow to the milk. We were taken prisoners by a company of Jackson Company mob militia. We were brought to the main camp and a strong guard placed over us. There I remained until the next night, when I was called upon with 11 men to carry up the body of one of our company by the name of Carey, who had his head mashed in by one who was called Montgomery, when we was led over Goose Creek. General Lucius addressed us in the following manner: Gentlemen, I advise you to disperse through the country and live as other men do, for your city will be rushed tomorrow. As for your leaders, you will never see them again, for their doom is fixed, their die is cast, and death is inevitable their portion, for they are to be shot tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. He then dismissed us. We went to Fair West. My friends rejoiced to see me again, but my heart was sad for the things I saw. Was it going to come on us, our beloved prophet and leaders, prisoners in the midst of the demons of hell and sentenced to be shot? I know what it was, for I had just came from there when they brought into the camp. I could not compare it, their yelling to nothing but yellings of the damned. For further particulars see the persecution of the saints, for I shared in it all. We removed to Quincy, Adams Company, where I resided until the spring of 1842, when I went to Macedonia, and on the 10th of April when I went to Nauvoo with Samuel Croggins and was ordained an elder under the hands of Jesse Baker, and started on a mission to Indiana the next morning. We preached in every settlement until we got to Crawfordsville, Indiana. There we remained and preached in the country around there 2 months. We then returned home. No more of importance until the 16th of July, 1846, when I enlisted in the Mormon Battalion, and I was detached with those that came to the valley on July 28, 1847, and returned with the ore teams to the States. Went to St. Joseph, Buchanan Company, M.O., where I married Betsy N. Snyder, daughter of Samuel and Henrietta M. Snyder. Emigrated to the valley in 1849 in company with him, in whose service I am at Prieson. To close, I bear my testimony that I know that God in the last days has spoken from the heavens and called his servants Joseph and Brigham and Heber and many others. I have tried to type this as it was written by Darrell Toon's great-grandfather, Jesse Walker Johnstun in 1857. Mildred F. Toon.